agree. And also for, the key speech note that would be very, very important for them to have in any moment available for expiration. Thanks.
Amazing. Okay, I will go to the other meeting. See you. Okay, so it's 10:05, we can begin. So welcome everybody to the first Hack and Match event dealing with the energy efficiency for railway processes, products and services. We are very happy to welcome you, and we are going to introduce the project. So I give the floor to Veronica, who is the lead partner of the STARS project. She's going to present you the project.
Thank you very much, Amélie, and good morning, everyone. Apologies for my voice, and also apologies for not having a webcam to show me up, but you have quite a nice picture, so those that don't know me, okay, here I am. So the STARS project, and what actually it can do for the SMEs of the rail and multimodality sector, because this project is all about that, delivering something very concrete to our extended value chain. This is the homepage, of the website of the project, and it already describes what you should expect from it. Okay, on the one side, we are targeting SME working or wishing to work in the railway and multimodality sector. In general, we consider them to be, let me say, more traditional, or even if they are already using technologies, we know that they have good rooms for improvement through the adoption of even more technologies. On the other side, we have another group of SMEs, the so-called tech-savvy SMEs. They are organizations providing solutions based on advanced technologies. The idea is that the matching between these two words can provide multiple effects, because the more traditional SME can learn and identify how they can be more competitive in a market and in a global world that is changing very rapidly. On the other side, we are giving visibility to knowledge made in Europe. This is another key pillar of the project. The result of all this is ultimately to boost the rail sector, that also is embracing a big challenges and big transformations. So, for what business reason would you adopt an advanced technology? This is one of the key many questions that we asked to the European SMEs of our sector. Because yes, we are talking about a technology, but behind any technology, first of all, there should be a business reason for using it. And more than 130 SMEs in Europe that have answered our survey so far have given these priorities. You can see that the highest priority is using advanced technologies to develop innovative features in my current products and services. From this, you understand, a kind of a shorter term vision and purposes in adopting these technologies. And this we need, of course, to take into consideration. This is the pragmatic approach of entrepreneurs. Okay, so this is their first priority. Then, to optimize my enterprise's operations. And operations in this case, it can be, for manufacturing SMEs, they can be processes, but also supply chain management. But also in case of service SMEs, You can improve relationships with the customers, the management of your staff, and much, much more. I think that in this sense, we need to be very clear about the huge offer of smart solutions based on advanced technologies that can help the SMEs optimize their overall operations. And the third priority is to develop brand new products and services. Because of course, innovation, stronger innovation, more radical innovation, of course, takes longer. And also for this reason, they know that, this can take longer, and the return on investment is far ahead. Now, let me say, from our point of view, that we have studied the sector and the evolution of the sector for what a railway business reason, SMEs, more traditional SMEs, should adopt advanced technologies. And these are, 8 key innovation trends that are going to transform the railway sector with the vision of 2030. And 2030 is tomorrow, really. So this represents some top-down pains of the rail industry for the years ahead. And in no way, even the most traditional SME working in our sector should forget that this is the future upcoming. Okay. And behind all these 8, innovation trends, behind them, and in order to make them real, there are absolutely advanced technologies. That's why we all need to care about this and to find, the business use case for each SME to be embraced and then to be boosted by one or more advanced technologies. So now, let me tell you who we are. So who is trying to accompany the European SMEs of this sector in this transformation path? We are 17 partners, and we cover 14 European countries, also, as you see, behind EU borders. We are 10 cluster organizations, 1 digital innovation hub, 5 technology centers, and 1 blockchain provider that is a startup. A big group to deliver, a big challenge for the sector. But again, let me also explain what are the advanced technologies that we are referring to. So you see, this is, a formal list of technologies identified by the European Commission on the advanced technologies for industry platform. And maybe some of you is already using one or more of them, because I suspected that many SMEs nowadays are using sensors, therefore Internet of Things. Or maybe someone, of course, is using cloud computing, probably. Or maybe someone is introducing for railway inspection some augmented or virtual augmented reality or virtual reality, maybe for training reasons. So I'm pretty sure that you are already using one of these already, but the idea is that never stop, because the transformations in our sector are so huge that we need to look at integrations with other technologies again. And how? Okay, and now the last question that we do to ourselves. How we aim to help your company grow more with the advanced technologies. So this is what, the promise of the STARS project. What we deliver is technological assistance in groups of SMEs sharing same needs, so that we can, have a kind of a critical mass, and we can help, with the same kind of effort, we can help a group of SMEs to grow together. Of course, avoiding, competitors to be in the same groups, of course. Then, in parallel, we also give business support, because you need to be actually ready to adopt one or more advanced technologies. Because once you have understood what the technology fits for you within the technological assistance, then we will support under the business point of view, organizational skills and so on, because it's not a simple plug and play. The company as well has to develop itself. And then we also offer the STARS blockchain network as a service. Also on this, you will have assistance, training, in order to become autonomous to use the blockchain technology at the TRL 9, so I mean on a daily basis use, together with our assistants, and for, again, very specific and useful for you business cases. And then, of course, training, networking, support to upskilling and reskilling, and I say it as a last but not the least, hack and match events. Today we are here for our first, so it's a real a pilot for us. So we do hope it will be successful. We are ready to help and support under the tutorship point of view the teams that have been established. So on my side, free your minds and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Veronica, for the great introduction. So now we are going to give the floor to Carol Kuhn from the Association of European Rail Rolling Stock Lessors, and she's going to make a keynote about challenges of energy efficiency for the railway industry.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for inviting me today, because I will have the pleasure to present to you my association, which is a recent association, so not so well known. So it's a good opportunity for me to share with you our work plan and what we are, and our main concerns related to energy efficiency. So I will explain who we are, what we do as Association of EU company members, what our company members do. I will speak a little bit about the rail rolling stock leasing market. What are our objectives and work plan as association? And of course, I will focus on the topics related to energy efficiency for railway manufacturing or rail transport services production, because we are really at the interface between manufacturing and rail transport services production. So who we are an international non-profit association created in 2021, established in Brussels, open to companies with main leasing activities in railway sector and with main activities and office in European Union. You can see at the right side of the slide our members. The three first ones are the biggest ones and also the founding members, ACM, Railpool, MRCE. And we have also two other effective members, North Rail, Renfe, Alquiler, and ELP, Beacon, and Cargo Unit are associate members. Our main purpose is to promote interoperable and safe European rail running stock by addressing operational, legal, economic, technical, and scientific matters and issues relating directly or indirectly to locomotives, passenger trains, multiple units and coaches operated in the EU and Switzerland. So the wagons are out of the scope because there is already one international association having as purpose to promote a fair market for the wagons, which maybe you know because it's very well known, it's UIP. The association mission is to maintain technical cooperation between its members, advise and assist institutions or other European organizations in the interest of its members, to promote the growth of rail transport, of course, and to improve the competitive position of rail transport by improved quality performance and cost efficiency of rolling stock operation and rail transportation. By this definition, you immediately understand that energy efficiency being a part of efficiency in general is, of course, a main concern. So we are, the association produces nothing but lobbying, information, and research services. So we are producing emailing, press release, not yet podcast, but it will be done in the future. We launch and we performed studies. We produce position papers. We take part in meetings with DG Move and mainly the European Railway Agency. We are a representative body. It means that we have been recognized by DG Move, the EU Commission, as representative of the railway sector, because our members own more than 2/3 of the locomotive fleets of rolling stock lessors in EU and Switzerland and Norway. So it's about they are also owning passenger coaches and multiple units. So in total, it's more than 2,000, about 2,500 vehicles. And the total market, on the total market, we have 2,850 locomotives that are leased in Europe. So we are representing more than 2/3 of the fleet, which means that we have been recognized as representative by EU Commission. 64% of the total leasing locomotives fleets is electric traction and only 34% diesel traction, and only also 2% with alternative drive. 40% of the total leasing locomotive fleet is equipped with ETCS, and 65% is cross-border, which means that we own very modern locomotives. One or two more information about the rolling stock leasing market. This market experienced a rapid growth from 2010 to 2020 and will continue to grow in the coming years. So we had 40% of new locomotive deliveries in EU between 2016 and 2020. In the past, in the first period between 2011 and 2015, we had only 25% of the new locomotive deliveries. So it means that it shows how quick the market is growing. And it will continue to grow because we are catalyzing the competition on the rail transport services. We give railway operators the opportunity to develop efficient, innovative, and sustainable passenger and goods transport services. We are really in a period of transition. The transition is ongoing. After 20 years of liberalization step by step, rail's market share stops decreasing and starts growing again. And we think that we can help more and more in the future. These new railway operators, the challengers, as they are called, to develop their market share and also the global market share of the rail transport. Last figure, 75% of the lessees are competitors to state railways. 150 rail freight and passenger rail companies are leased locomotives. The big challenge for everybody in the sector, of course, is performing this transition, which means that the European challenge for 2030 must be realized, must be performed. And it is regarding the rail freight to increase the volume by 50% with safe and interoperable running stock. It means an improved competitive position for rail transport by improved quality, performance, and cost efficiency of running stock operation and rail transportation. What my members do is running stock financing, but also preventive maintenance, repair, spare parts and components management. 24/7 emergency hotline, technical updates and further developments, and documentation of the process. So there is a financial part and a very technical part in this business. Here is our action plan, or better said, work plan, with a focus on topics related to energy efficiency. I decided to speak about 3 topics: maintainability and obsolescence risk secured over at least 30 years after delivery, what we called the diesel swap, and electricity billing or electricity efficiency in general. Regarding the obsolescence risk secured over at least 30 years after delivery, it's related to energy for manufacturing railways. We have 2 issues. In fact, we noticed that the availability of spare parts at a reasonable cost and within a reasonable delivery time is, for the time being, a problem for us, which means that the lifetime of the locomotive can be threatened by the lack of availability of spare parts. So we decided to lobby to improve the situation regarding the spare parts. And the second point is the stability of technologies. If the technologies are too quickly changing, the problem of obsolescence is also occurring. Because if it costs too much to change a technology, for instance, ETCS, after 3-4 years' time or after 10 years' time, you will the locomotive won't be able to run everywhere in Europe and will be threatened much more quickly by the obsolescence risk. So it's the second point on which we want to work in the coming years, and we are already lobbying to get more stability in the European technologies. Now, speaking about electricity billing, electricity billing is linked with electricity measuring and electricity consumption, of course, and it's still a big challenge at European level for cross-border traffic. So it's also one of our concern. We are supporting continued shift towards renewable energy sources. We are supporting further electrification of EU rail network. We are supporting uniformity of an electric and alternative EU energy supply infrastructure, rather than development of non-interoperable solutions at national levels. And we are promoting a technological swap from diesel towards more sustainable energies and technologies supported by a European framework. And this is really our key topic for the time being that I will develop immediately. We are also convinced that an EU framework should support innovation, definition of standards, and investments to an open access fueling network. And I will conclude with this study we have launched with the support of long-term partners to lessors, which are these 4 big banks: Crédit Agricole, ING, KfW, and Société Générale. The study has also been funded by 3 members of the association, for which the topic is crucial. And the objective is to bring the industry together to drive the transition to very low emission rail traction. The 8 partners has launched the first phase of a study to identify and promote technologies to cut the climate impact of existing diesel-powered rail fleets in the near future. Of course, rail is already by far the most sustainable mode, and rail is the solution to the climate change. But we have to remain the best one. We have to progress anyway, to keep progressing also regarding energy efficiency and sustainable energies. So this initiative aims to help rail transport on non-electrified lines transition to low carbon technologies that provide even greener passenger and freight transport. We are, of course, not the only ones working on this topic. It's a kind of distribution of roles. EU Commission defines stringent standards and also propose funding for research and development. And it's a very, very important mission, of course. OEMs also are performing innovations, hybrid locomotives, hybrid trains, biofuels, and so on. And also, it's also very important to be aware of these big innovations. But if you have innovations, but without market uptake or without sufficient market uptake, the transition won't be a success. And this is our point. We are, for the time being, working with our partners to plan for medium and long term the changes. Because alternatives to diesel-powered trains and locomotives do exist, but with varying levels of market readiness. A transition from diesel must be planned to reflect specific ecosystems, size and age of the diesel fleet and potential for upgrades, stage of development of low carbon technologies to replace diesel and infrastructure upgrades required, existing technologies for reducing carbon footprints until diesel alternatives are available for mass rollout, level of network electrification and roadmap for upgrades, and operational range requirements and forecast loads. This is really what we are studying currently with the consultancy company called EOLOS, which is an industrial consulting company for the railway, maritime, and electronics sectors that focuses on embedding environmental sustainability into business operations and product designs. Its solutions are powered by circular economy principles and business models. Circular economy will, of course, also play a big role in the future, can also play a big role in the future energy efficiency. This is it. I can't say more for the time being. I hope that you will invite me again when the conclusion of the study will be available. So the first phase will be closed beginning of January. So we will probably present to the press and to the sector the conclusions of this first phase. And after the first phase, of course, we will prepare a second phase. And I really hope that we will have the opportunity to discuss about these conclusions and that you will invite me again. Thank you. And if we have one more time, I can maybe answer one or two questions.
Thank you very much, Carol. Very interesting. Yes, we can take 5 minutes for questions. So if you have questions, I'm sure there are questions.
I will make one question, okay, and it is about, let me say, I mean, if the priorities of the sector are key, I mean, and are very, very clear. For energy billing, that in these days is a very hot topic. I mean, under discussion because, of course, the huge and crazy cost of energy is really, I mean, has changed the game so rapidly. I mean, what apart from this high rise, how much do you expect that smart solutions that we want to help develop may, I mean, help Europe reduce its overall bills? And if this you may expect can result in a reduction of passenger tickets, I mean, for end users costs. I mean, this is for us maybe not so interesting as passengers, because I think that overall the tickets in Europe are accessible to everyone. But it is very important and very interesting for boosting the use of rail for freight. So do you expect to be able to create such impact, maybe through innovation?
To be honest, it's impossible to say currently. Of course, it's a key question, because the only way to improve the market share is to improve quality and price. So, and to be able to improve the price, we have to be able to improve efficiency. So, of course, energy efficiency is key for the future of rail and the future development of its market share. But this is the reason why we started with this big study. But it's really a big study, so we have a lot of things to study. We have data to gather, to analyze it together, and when we will have the first conclusion, we will have to federate the sector. So we are really only at the beginning. We are it's one of our concern. It's on our work plan, but we don't have any conclusion at all.
Thank you very much. This is yes, a very difficult topic, but of course we are all working to deliver more freight transport by rail in the future.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, so thanks again for your presentation, and of course we will give you the results of this hackathon. You will be invited to the final event with the results.
Okay,
thank you. So now we are going to present you this Hack and Match event. I'm going to present you the functioning and the agenda, and then Amandine will present you the platform. And then we will have our tutorship meeting in specific rooms between the teams, and you will be able to begin to work at 12. So just a reminder of the event. This Hack and Match event represents an integral part of the assistance process delivered by the STARS project partners, as we plan to accompany the more traditional SMEs to these events, not just with needs, but with potential solutions. They will make both the hackathon part and the matchmaking part more specific and tailored. So we will organize 5 Hack and Match events during the rest of the project. And the topic of the first one, as you know, is energy efficiency for railway processes, products and services. So participating in this event represents For more traditional European SMEs operating or wishing to operate in the railway and multimodality sector, an opportunity to get an overview of different advanced technologies that can be implemented in your company to develop new features and innovations in your products, services, to increase productivity, reduce costs, develop new digital business models, and facilitate the green transition. For the tech-savvy SMEs, it's an opportunity to promote your solutions, your knowledge, and to open up new potential collaboration that will be further developed in the matchmaking part. The registrations are already open. Some of you are already registered. We will give you the link after in the chat if you are not yet registered. And for any other organization, it's an opportunity to co-develop ideas and promote partnering opportunities. So the technologies which will foster the future of the railway and multimodality industrial meta ecosystem are advanced manufacturing technology, advanced materials, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, big data, blockchain, cloud computing, connectivity, industrial biotechnology, Internet of Things, micro and nanoelectrics, mobility, nanotechnology, photonics, robots, security. So now I'm going to present you the agenda. I think you know it, but I'm going to remind it. So today is the official launch of the hackathon. You will have, from today, you will have approximately 1 week to discover your team, the other companies and organizations, and you will have the opportunity to exchange regularly with them in order to identify common problems and possible solutions together. The end of the work will be on the 8th of November at 5 o'clock, and we will have the closure meeting on the 8th of November at 5 o'clock. So you will have a template to deliver your results, and then we will have the awarding process by the jury composed of experts in this sector, and we will have the awarding ceremony at the end of the month. I just put in the chat the link to register to the matchmaking platform, and I give the floor to Amandine, who is going to explain you the platform.
Hi, everybody. So I'm Amandine. I sent you some email from yesterday for the functioning of the Hack and Match event. About the functioning, first I will explain you the internal functioning and how we will coach you for create an idea, a solution during this Hack and Match. So we created 2 teams. I will present you the teams after. And for each team, we defined some tutors to help you to exchange, to access to the collaboration platform, and to challenge you for create a collaborative idea, a collaborative solution. It's not easy to collaborate, so we are here to help you to collaborate and find together a solution according to the topic of the Hack and Match. So we will have 2 types of tutors. So animation tutors, Amelie and me will be animation tutors, for example, for this I Can Match with Ignacy from our Spanish partner from Spain, and Lutz, a German partner from Germany, yes. So you will have two animation tutors. These tutors are from partner cluster from the stars project, and the animation team will help you, will support you in the management of your collaborative idea, your collaborative solution. We are an interface between you as a team members, and we will act as icebreaker when you will need. Also, if you have any question, any technical question, any question about the STARS project, just ask. We are like secretary of the group. We really help you for logistic information and for icebreaker and how to manage the group. And the other kind of tutor will be an expert team. So they are partner from the STARS project from technological centers. The technological centers and the expert tutor will challenge you in the development of your solution. There are big knowledge on highway sector, and they will be the technical referent for you to challenge you technologically on the solution you wish to implement. So if you have questions, you need answers on some specifics needs or industry issues, breaks on the railway or the energy efficiency sector, you will go with your expert tutor. So for the beginning of the project, the I Can Match, sorry, you will just need the animation team, because you will present yourself and you will try to understand what is your team and what you can do together. For the next week, so as Amelie said, the I Can Match event will end at the 8th of November. So next week, still the 8th of November, you will have an expert tutors to help you. For the beginning, you will just have us. Just for a technical information, it's a quite strange week for European people, because many countries have 3 days on 31 of October and one on November, 1st on November. So tutors will not be available in this date and for the weekend. But all the other time you will have the Teams platform to exchange with the chat, and you will have our contacts to send us an email, etc., etc. About the platform, I will share with you a document. I will put the document into the collaboration platform. How to use the platform. Wait, I'm looking for my document. It's here. So we will use the Teams platform. Maybe you know we are using Teams in this meeting. So we decided to use Teams as a collaboration platform. We create a team. So sorry, my Teams is in French, but I will help you to translate it if we need it. So we create a Teams team. It's fine to say that, to help you to collaborate. So you will have different channels to share and to exchange with participants and with your team, and also with with partners from the project for the I Can Match. So you will have here the general channel. Well, I can't censor this channel, so I think you will not need to use this one. It's for configuration purposes, so you will not be able to use it, but I can't delete it. We created a channel for all the participants. If you would like to introduce yourself, discuss with other I Can Match participants from other teams, it's a channel for all participants, all tutors, all organizers. Then you will we will have a channel for jury, tutors, etc. So as a participant, you will not see it because it's for the organization part. And for partners, I had voluntaries for this first Hack and Match in this channel. If you have technical question about the Hack and Match, about tutorship, or about maybe the source project, we have also a channel for talk with organizers. It's it's for general question if you can't talk with us during another channel. And then we created a private team for each Hack and Match team. So these channels are private, and you will just access to the channel of your team. So it's a private channel when you can exchange and you can talk with all the members of your team. Only you, the organizers, and the tutor associated with your team can access to this channel. So feel free to share and to discuss in this one. And if you want to meet, create a group meeting, team meeting during the Hack and Match, you will use this channel. So just technical part, we have some tools here in Teams to help you to collaborate. We didn't download any tool for the moment. If you need one tool like a forum, a whiteboard or something, just tell us, for example, in the channel talk to organizer, and we will see if we can implement some tools to help you to collaborate. And just if you want to talk with people, I don't know if your web app will be in French or in your language, but if you need to post a message, post something, just in the blue button to add a new conversation, to answer to a conversation, etc., etc. Each post you can like, share, love each post. You can answer to the post, and if you want to notify someone in particular, just use the @ sign and put the name of the people that you want to notify. I think that's enough for me and for the organization of the platform. Yes. I sent you this morning an invitation for join this group that I presented to you. So I discovered this morning, thanks to Ricardo, that you can just use the web app from Teams because you are external users from our organization. So you can use the team, but with a web app online. So if you use a team with your company, you will also need to use the web app. We will try to find a solution this week or for the next Hack and Match event. It's a surprise. And the last part I wanted to add, but I don't remember. Yes. So I sent you this morning an invitation, and if you didn't receive it or if it doesn't work, I just sent you an email with a link to join the group. So it was maybe 15 minutes ago. So try with this. I just put in the all the participant channel a message. If you see the message, please answer to the message or like the message, and it will be a possibility for me to check if it's okay with everybody. If you have any problem, you have my email. Do not hesitate to send me an email and I will check to find a solution. And that's it for my part. For the next step, I don't remember if I need to present it or you, Amélie.
I think now we can go into the rooms.
Yes, so do you have any question?
Yes, at first.
I saw a question. Amélie, this is not the platform Amélie is talking about right now. No. The message from Amélie at 10:42, it's the platform of matchmaking. We have two platforms. We have first the platform for hack part for the collaboration and the creation of a solution. And in this link, we have a matchmaking event. Maybe, Lutz, you can say some words about this matchmaking event?
Yeah, I think we have a team of two persons from Berlin Partner. It's my colleague Wolfgang and me. We are creating a B2Match platform in order to give you the possibility to have, for the moment, every time the possibility to contact participants of this platform as soon as you are registered by yourself at this platform. This platform has for the moment 20 participants, and we are hoping that the number of participants will rise a bit. And for sure, I think we could discuss internally in our stars team, maybe with you, Amelie, and you, Amandine, whether we should create some special time slots where the participants has the possibility to matchmake. But general, it is possible anytime. Maybe Wolfgang, you have some amendments to or some additional information.
Not really additional information, Lutz. That was quite comprehensive. Thanks very much. I just posted the link to this platform in the chat for everybody to see. So as you just mentioned, Lutz, I think for the time being, we are around 20 participants and looking forward to get more participants on board. And of course, if there are any questions, I mean, from the audience with regard to this particular platform, then you can, of course, always contact us. But no, you did a good summary, Lutz. Nothing to add from my side.
Thanks.
Amazing, thank you. So for the next step of the Hack and Match event, I send you an email to join the group. I propose that if you don't have any other question, we'll have enough time to answer to your question, don't worry. So if we don't have any at the end of the questions, we will quit this meeting, and you will need to check if you access to the Teams platform, so the Hack part platform. I put message just like and dislike and everything to see if you can access to the platform. And if it's okay, I'd add you to your team. I will just take 3 minutes, if I can share my screen, to present you the teams. Here, so we have two teams. Team 1 with the animation tutors Amélie and Lutz with these companies, and team 2 with me and Ignacy for the second team with these companies. So it's tick-tap. I did a mistake. Sorry. I sent you an email and I added you to these teams. So if everybody can access this morning to the platform, we can maybe meet together as team 1 and team 2 to first present yourself to your team, and then for the animation tutors to present the deliverable, the organization of the week, and maybe to organize some part during the next week and this week for collaboration and to create a synergy between the team member. So first of all, try to access to the platform. And when it's working for everybody, we will try to find together a moment to exchange. I hope today, but if it's not possible next week, we will find a solution to exchange and to explain you the next steps and what we want from you for your solution. And of course, a time for you to present yourself and to discover the company of your team, because you need to know each other to collaborate, I think. I don't know if you have any question and if I was clear. For the STARS project partners, I add voluntaries to the platform. So I add of course, Veronica as lead partner. And I added people from RAI Group and from RAIS. So you will not be able for the moment to access to the platform. If you want an access, but you're not a tutor or something, just send me an email and I will give you an access. For the moment, I just add the voluntary for the tutorship. About the expert tutorship, for the moment, you are just for presentation and knowledge of everybody. For next week, you will have an expert tutor assigned to your team to challenge you. We will send you the name and the contact of the expert tutor next week. Okay, I don't see any question. So I think we can maybe have a little conclusion word from Veronica. Ignacy, do you have something to? Okay. So it's for the team one. It's you have in the screen Amélie and Ignacy, your animation tutor. Maybe some words from Veronica to conclude this meeting, and then we will work together and begin the team part and the meeting between participants.
Many thanks, Amandine and Amélie, for having organized, this launch. This is a great emotion for all of us. This I wanted to stress it because, we are now in something that is a challenge for us, first of all. So we hope that the participants will enjoy this, modality. We have, also, we hope it will work because hackathons exist. So we know that it is a good collaboration, modality to brainstorm ideas. And in this case, mixing together companies with needs and companies having already some solutions that could be also further scaled. For the need in this case of energy efficiency. So we expect some very good concepts of ideas and solutions to come out. We wish you all the best, and please also give us then some feedbacks, because this is the first hackathon that we are organizing. 4 more will come in the upcoming months, again on, let me say, big challenges for our sector, but at the same time we will try to extract even, let me say, bottom up more specific needs that the railway value chain may have. So we will increase the number of challenges, and we want to brainstorm with you. So thanks again and good job to everyone.
Thank you, Veronica. So we will, if we don't have any question, okay. So thank you for the new volunteers and trainees and everything. So if we don't have any question, I think we can end this meeting and go to the team. It's not a good word, Teams. Well, go to the collaborative platform and we will manage with everybody to have another meeting today to present the teams and to begin to collaborate. Okay, so thank you very much to everybody.
And see you now.
See you now. And if you have any problem, you have my email, so do not hesitate to send me an email. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.